Federico Fellini was an Italian film director and scriptwriter. Known for a distinct style that blends fantasy and Baroque images, he is considered one of the most influential filmmakers of the 20th century and is widely revered. He won 5 Academy Awards, becoming the person who won the highest number of Oscars for Best Foreign Language Film in history. Fellini was born on January 20, 1920, to middle-class parents in Rimini, then a small town on the Adriatic Sea. His father, Urbano Fellini, born to a family of Rugmano peasants and small landholders from Gamatella. He moved to Rome in 1915 as a baker apprentice to the Patanella pasta factory. His mother, Ida Barbiani, came from a Borghese Catholic family of Roman merchants. Despite her family's vehement disapproval, she eloped with Urbano in 1917. She lived at his parents' home in Gamatella. A civil marriage followed in 1918 with a religious ceremony held at Santa Maria Maggiore in Rome a year later. The couple settled in Rimini, where Urbano became a traveling salesman and a wholesale vendor. Fellini had 2 siblings, Riccardo, a documentary director for Rai Television, and Maria Maddalena. In 1926, he discovered the world of Grand Guignol, the circus with Pierni the Clown, and the movies. Guido Bergnon's Maceste all'Inferno, the first film he saw, would mark him ways linked to Dante and the cinema throughout his entire career. La Strada, Italian neo-realist drama which portrays the journey of his 2 main characters, the brutish strongman played by Anthony Quinn and naive young woman Giulietta Messina, whom he buys from her mother and takes with him to see the world. Their encounters with his old rival, their fool, Richard Basehart, as their road to destruction. It won the inaugural Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film in 1956. It was placed 4th in the 1992 British Film Institute Directors List of Cinema's Top 10 Films. La Dolce Vita, Italian for Sweet Life, or The Good Life, is a 1960 comedy drama film. The film is the story of a passive journalist's week in Rome and his search for both happiness and love that would never come. Based on the most common interpretation of the storyline, the film can be divided into a prologue, 7 major episodes interrupted by an intermission, and an epilogue. If the evenings of each episode were joined with the morning of the respective preceding episode together as a day, they will form 7 consecutive days, which may not necessarily be the case. La Dolce Vita won the Golden Palm at the 1960 Cannes Film Festival and the Oscar for Best Costumes. 8 and a Half is a 1963 comedy drama film which was co-scripted by Fellini. It stars Marcello Mastroianni as Guido Anselmi, a famous Italian film director which was suffering from director's block. Stalled on his new science fiction film that includes veiled autobiographical references, he has lost interest in artistic and marital difficulties. As Guido struggles half-heartedly to work on the film, a series of flashbacks and dreams delve into his memories and fantasies. They are frequently interwoven with reality. In April 1993, Fellini received his 5th Oscar for Lifetime Achievement in recognition of his cinematic accomplishments that have thrilled and entertained audiences worldwide. On June 16, he entered the Continental Hospital in Zurich for an angioplasty on his femoral artery, but suffered a stroke at the Grand Hotel in Rimini 2 months later. Partially paralyzed, he was first transferred to Ferrara for rehabilitation and then to the Policiano Urbano I in Rome to be near his wife, also hospitalized. He suffered a second stroke and fell into an irreversible coma. Fellini died in Rome on October 31st at the age of 73, a day after his 50th wedding anniversary. The memorial service was held in Studio 5 at Cinecittà, attended by an estimated 70,000 people.